motherfuckers. It's motherfuckers. It's motherfuckers like you. It's motherfuckers like you.
Because you know why? Because nobody keeps up with turnovers per game. You go to Basketball Reference, you don't find it for the career. You go to Basketball Reference, you don't find it for the career, and you don't find it on NBA.com as well. They don't because nobody cares about turnovers.
How do you live with yourself?
You mean to tell me nobody's gonna correct this man? In the comments, on the panel. No integrity, you just get to say whatever you want. My God, Fisher, have you gone insane? Because LeBron has the most turnovers ever. You're so bothered by this, you're going to lie and say, oh yeah, you know, NBA.com, B-Ball Reference, they don't keep track of minuscule stuff like that. Yes, they do. Why would the biggest basketball websites not keep track of turnovers? All right, fine. I did the math all by myself. I went through every single game and I did all the math and calculations. And I came out with LeBron averages 3.5 turnovers a game for his career. And in total, it took a while, but I counted. He is currently sitting at 55-75. Seriously, how does he get away with stuff like this?
We are all given different examples as to why you cannot judge a player solely through turnovers and why they're not always a bad thing. And when he was solely trying to put a negative connotation on turnovers, you know you can get a triple-double in the NBA if you have 10 turnovers? You know you can get a triple-double in the NBA if you have 10 turnovers?
No, you can't!
No, you can't! I seriously have to prove this? If only turnovers counted towards a triple-double stat line, then J-Kidd would have been just the 5th player in NBA history to officially post a quadruple-double. Instead, Kidd's 14 turnovers don't count to his triple-double.
The Thunder, Russell Westbrook had a 20-point triple-double, but also had 10 turnovers, contributing to the loss.
Listen, No Ball Talks mentions GOAT James Kingdom. Blind Vision mentions GOAT James. These dudes be mentioning me. I go after the ones that talk about GOAT James Kingdom. I don't care what y'all talk about. If you talking LeBron or Jordan, but once you mention GOAT James Kingdom, you're going to feel the wrath of AJ.
Gotta get you.
That's it.
Crazy.
That's it.
Y'all are so obsessed with talk.
Unfortunately, this is YouTube, so I can't say exactly what I want to say. You think like a child, you act like a child, and you even kinda look like one. I gave you ample opportunity to expose my video. All you did was hurl insults and basically waste our time. Why would you tell me over and over to go to FYF when it's extremely obvious you and Lamont Lame are good friends? You guys do hundreds of videos together, yet you act like he's some stranger, unbiased host? That is an obvious setup. You call yourself the exposer. And if somebody calls you out, you make people feel the wrath. Yet I'm able to make 3 videos about you and come out completely unscathed? I personally believe you're just out for views and you'll say anything to get them. But regardless, I 3-0'd you or you forfeit.
Because if you a G in any way, shape, or form, you should react to this.
The only way you can put Michael Jordan as your GOAT is if you carry zesty Jeffrey logic. There is no other way. There is no possible way Michael Jordan is the GOAT of basketball without zesty Jeffrey logic. It's impossible. His career is not enough. Yeah, but the only difference of what Jordan is doing is the scoring titles, which we all know Jordan was stat padding for scoring titles. So it's okay. It's fine. He has the scoring titles. Good job. Bye-bye. There's no reason for Jordan to take 23, 24, 25 shots per game. Even at that, he didn't have to do that. That's just what Jordan wanted to do. It's so.
Does this guy not understand that the current NBA players still rank MJ as the GOAT? It is close, but it's still the majority in favor of Michael Jordan. So are all those NBA players zesty? You rank him 5th all time. Does that mean you're a tiny tad bit zesty? And as far as stat padding, yes, Michael Jordan shot a lot, but LeBron shot over 22 shots a game multiple times. It's not stat padding when he does it, but you also have Wilt Chamberlain ranked over Michael Jordan, which is fine. But what is not fine is to ridicule Jordan and call him a stat padder but not hold Wilt to the same standard when he once maxed out at shooting basically 40 shots a game. 39.5 shots a game? I don't care about the pace. I don't care who his teammates are. That is some my career type
I didn't notice that till now though. I didn't notice how he kept saying, I got to the playoffs. I faced this. I like he literally put himself in Michael Jordan's shoes, bro. Like that is
no, that's the first thing I noticed.
Somebody says, what's the best part?
Alright, so these middle schoolers are cackling like hyenas, making fun of this guy earlier that was saying I as if he was Michael Jordan himself. But when Chilltown does the exact same thing, saying I a million times to describe LeBron, crickets. Nothing but respect for him when he does it. I absolutely hate this channel.
I hate these niggas.
So like Curry and Kevin Durant, they had a responsibility that I had. None of them had to do what I had to do. None of them was responsible for what I was responsible for. None of them had the other responsibilities that I had. I also had to play elite defense. I also had to be the primary distributor. I also had to be the playmaker. I had to do all of that stuff. And I still had Kyrie Irving. I still had Kevin Love.
And then in the year that Jordan won DPOY. Okay, so this right here, it says based on the compiled data of all the games that Jordan played in the 1987-88 season, it says Jordan, the players that he defended on average 21.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists on 50% shooting. It's like, for example, we can go to specific games right here. In one of the first games of the year, he guarded David Wingate. We have this game on my channel on YouTube. David Wingate, 8 of 24, 17 points to start the season. The next night, remember, this is when Scottie Pippen was coming off the bench. Jordan had this bright idea to go out there and guard Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins gives him 35.
So Dominique scored 35. You're going to give MJ all the blame or credit for that? What if somebody else fouls Dominique and he makes 2 free throws? What about screens, where Jordan has to switch? That's if this was true, but it's not. He says Scottie came off the bench. Why don't you tell us who started the game? Brad Sellers. Who guarded Dominique that game? Brad Sellers. Sorry, but the only version I could find where it's the full game was in Espanol.
Battle, Wilkins, Whitman, Battle nuevamente. Este hombre de la rodillera es Free Rollins. Y ahí tenemos a Dominique, reverso y canasta. Battle, pero ha fallado. Oakley, ha habido un corte. Ese es Free Rollins. Este, ya sabéis quién es, Dominique. Dominique Wilkins metiéndola para abajo, jugando en clara posición de...
Sellers is defending human highlight.
Nuevo. Y ahí tenemos a Whitman, un buen jugador. No ha valido nada de eso porque ha habido una...
Te repito que eso en Estados Unidos está totalmente permitido en la NBA.
Dominique lanzando tiros libres. Esas son sus estadísticas del año pasado. 29 puntos, 6,2 rebotes, 3 y pico para 38 años. Los jugadores altos duran más, Vicente. ¿Tú por qué crees que es esto?
Bueno, no lo sé. Quizás, aunque el juego por dentro...
¿Qué nos podrías decir de lo que está pasando con Battle en Atlanta en este momento, Vicente? Tú que juegas más o menos en el puesto que él está ocupando en el campo.
Bueno, yo le veo ahora mismo como un poquito desconcertado, quizá como si no fuera esa su posición exacta, ¿no? A lo mejor está jugando en un puesto que no es el habitual o necesita una ayuda, ¿no?
High School, del bachillerato, no ha pasado por la universidad. Bueno, seguimos con problemas claros.
El mismo sistema. Como Atlanta está en los tiros exteriores... Está...
This is the only borderline play where MJ was guarding Dominique. As you can see, there's a screen and then Jordan with the super late help out. Even if you want to count that, that is so far the only bucket on Jordan's head.
A ver quién saca más rápido. Y de momento Fíjese.
Does that look like Jordan guarding him?
Él prácticamente se ha ido.
Ahí lo tenemos. Fíjate
I mean, he's
que
over helping,
la
but
deja
that's not
perfecta
Jordan's
con el
man.
Ya ve la canasta y él automáticamente.
Él vuelve abductores del muslo izquierdo. Si os fijáis en él,
This is pretty stupid, but we might as well continue. Why not?
Collins, entrenador de Chicago, no Grant, como acabo de decir.
Not gonna lie, in this quality, Sedale does kind of look like MJ, but no, that's Sedale.
Va a lanzar Spud Webb, que ya habéis visto vosotros al finalizar la primera parte, y ya ha comenzado.
I don't know who would get blamed for this. This is a mess.
Dominic en otro reverso, pero que esta vez no ha prosperado.
Literally everybody there except Jordan.
No le ha salido bien la jugada, recupera. Nuevamente jugando Dominic. Canasta de Dominic. Ahí claramente. Spud Webb, 40-32% opcional de threat. Y va a lanzar Dominic, ahí lo vemos. Peligroso. Acción posterior no hubiese valido. Intencionada, efectivamente. El primer tiro, mejor dicho, ha sido bueno. Y el segundo no lo ha sido.
El Jordan está como de eje de las acciones de ataque, provocando muchas ayudas para dejar libres a compañeros suyos.
Ganas con el tiro adicional de esta personal de Scottie Pippen sobre él. La personal de Pippen es su segunda. Y el tiro adicional de Dominic, vamos a ver cómo es. Lleva 26 puntos ya en este partido. Es bueno. Man. Es la noche de prácticamente ninguno de los jugadores de perímetro de Atlanta. Y eso es ponerla, dejarla ahí arriba. Y Dominic en lo suyo, 98 acertando, mejor dicho, por la zona, por la parte exterior de la zona. Dominic 1 contra 1.
1 contra 5.
Canasta de Dominic, 191. 1 contra 5 yo creo que está bien dicho. Chicago. Bloqueo de tapón de Livingston, magnífico. Y ahora ese reverso increíble de Dominic.
Well, at least the game is getting interesting, but he's not scoring on Jordan unless you want to count that fast break. Well, never mind. That comeback ended rather pathetically. I think they got a 5-second inbound at a very crucial time. But there you have it, more lies from the FYF Kingdom. Don't worry, this will be part 1 of many. I already finished part 2. I will try my best to find better resolution and English. See you in the next one.